Легитимное. Русское училище.
Новый год. А вот это год? Она не хочет представить.
Личной ручкой.
Сегодня еще тут Марса.
Так, давайте поженимся, пожалуйста.
Two quarters. Ну, может быть, Toyota. Да, да, да. Да, да, да. Termination the gas, the progress, the ATV,
Yes.
это нет.
No.
Да. Okay.
Okay, ходите.
Yeah, we're gonna go take one of these
Okay.
guys with us. You guys take one. You guys go to the meme, and we'll start talk to you on RSA 2. All right. Well, when let us know when you get your check on the your seal and see if you're good in the meme and the Soyuz.
All right.
All right, we'll meet you there.
ПХО СУ FGB.
We go to the
ПХО СУ FGB. Туда. Обратно.
Let's go. Here, FGBSM. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. So, leak not isolated, да? Да.
Go there.
Да, continue. Продолжим.
Continue.
Продолжим, да?
Left, forward,
Left forehead, да, да. Close. Close. Okay, да. Close. So leak not isolated. Yeah. Это продолжим. Это понятно.
Олег, монолакометр мне отдай, больше не... Давай сюда его. Нет, тот монолакометр давай. Все, ты работаешь с люкой. Я работаю с монограммой.
But now this one's a down, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's great. Yeah, that's good. All right. Thanks.
Exactly, I got 50-50 chance on this one. My favorite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know there's a lot of HTV. Yeah, right, exactly. So there's the supposed to be. Over the pin, thank you. I see it in the envelope. Trigger, hands off. I got capture and lead.
Capture latches now.
Thank you.
Все, спасибо. Вопросы есть? Нет, вопросов нет. Саша, будет
Пару слов на ступеньку для протокола. Удачи.
Здравствуйте. Хотим вам пожелать удачи и спросить, насколько вы готовы, чему сейчас готовы и что ожидаете в сегодня.
Традиционно.
Сюда, пожалуйста.
Отказ от чести. А так вводить вон выйдет.
Доброе утро.
Накладывай, командир.
Экипаж, экипаж, 40. Готов к экзамену.
Это она тебе положила. Потом, да, поставь. Вопросы есть?
Thanks. I think we're ready as a group. We're definitely ready for this to get started. We've been training for a long time. We're looking forward to these tests, and we're looking forward to them to being done also, and we can get ready to go to Baikonur and have some fun and go launch. Thank you.
Куда? Туда?
Туда? Ну, центр управления полетами.
Спасибо. Спасибо вам.
'14 is a big year for the exploration of our home planet. For the first time in more than a decade, 5 NASA Earth science missions will head into space in 1 year. NASA satellites, aircraft, and research help scientists find answers to critical challenges facing our planet today, from climate change to sea level rise, natural disasters, and extreme weather. The first mission is the Global Precipitation Measurement Core Observatory. This is a joint project with the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency to produce the first nearly global views of rainfall and snowfall. The Orbiting Carbon Observatory 2 will make precise global measurements of the greenhouse gas that is a major contributor to global warming. The Soil Moisture Active Passive mission will track Earth's water into one of its last hiding places, the soil, to help better manage water resources and improve climate and weather forecasts. And we're sending 2 missions to fly on the International Space Station.
Hi, I'm NASA astronaut Mike Hopkins with my crewmate Rick Mastracchio flying high over the Earth aboard the International Space Station. We're proud to announce that in 2014, this magnificent laboratory will augment NASA's fleet of Earth science satellites in keeping a steady eye on our changing planet.
For the first time, NASA will deliver 2 Earth-facing instruments to the space station to observe our planet 24/7. These sensors will track ocean winds, clouds, and small particles in the atmosphere. Critical information that will benefit science and society through climate research, better predictions of our planet's future, and weather forecasting.
In 2014, NASA will also fly a dozen scientific airborne campaigns from the Arctic to the Antarctic, develop new sensor technologies, and help put satellite data to work, meeting the needs of people around the world. Earth right now. Your planet is changing. We're on it. You've got time for the new This Week at NASA, daily on NASA television or at www.nasa.gov/twan on your device, when and where you want.
Она будет как так. Или вот так. Внизу. Вот так. Да. Так. Олег, ты здесь станешь, а ты там.
Окей.
Ты там. Вот. А ты как наставник, подойди ему, скажи так.
О, нашел место, да? Александр.
Да их было два. Вот. Так, один успел. Где пропал?
Дорогие друзья, позвольте большой поздравляю.
Хорошо, все будет в порядке. Счастливо!
Иди потрогай.
Все, давайте я потрогаю.
Дим, я тебя люблю. Я люблю.
Вот все правильно. И одевать скафандры в следующий раз, никого не спрашивай.
Almost exactly, yeah.
Загадываем желание. We have a wish.
Ею, особенно на странице террористов.
You have to push me?
I don't know. I can't hear you. I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Because they have
You're pretty hot.
Yeah.
Warm.
It's warm, yeah, exactly. It's a warm suit. Exactly. We're gonna go out later.
Oh, are
The
you?
guys are gonna go out.
Yeah.
Little night on the town.
Стрелки на дверях.
Стрелки есть, нужна белка.
Белка нужна.
Arrows on the doors. Now we need a squirrel. A white squirrel and a furry one.
Так и получится.
It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah?
It's noisy in there?
But cozy?
No, noisy.
Yeah, it's noisy.
Sounds good. It's kind of cozy too. Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
It's an addition I have. I'm carrying it around with me.
Stop.
А что я смотрю, спинок нет, да?
You look really nervous.
Кого-то отключают, у меня вентилятор 2 раза подпрыгивает. Приятно. Да я вас вижу, да. Зато вас не слышно вообще. Да? Любимая песня.
Неделя слабая. А ты лежал? А то мало ли что в космосе. Нормально, пусть будет. Вот жена говорит, пусть будет. Саша, он узнал, он сегодня сувенир упаковывал. Чуть его весь взял сувенир, стал
Комплимент сказал, говорю, никогда так приятно не сидел на теле.
подгоняют скафандр так, он подшивает.
Такой ракеты-носитель, ступеньки отделяются. По-моему, как на К-66 попасть.
We're speaking
We usually go with talk with words anyway. A lot of hand signs, you know.
Надо разбавить английской речью.
language challenge.
It's okay, yeah. Okay. We don't have much to say.
Thank you, Sasha.
You're welcome, Maria.
Чтобы звук лучше был.
Раз, годичность проверили, и вперед.
Ваша следа. Хочешь чихай, хочешь кашляй, что хочешь делай.
Ну да, теперь уже все.
Как ты знаешь, представляешь, Саш, как назло, им не хотелось, и ни чихнуть, ни кашлять.
Да, а придут и все время.
Да.
Алексей Борисович, приветствую вас.
25 часов в сутки будем вместе.
25 hours a day, we'll stay together. Can you hear how happy we are?
Отлично.
How are we doing? Great.
Встретимся здесь и на старте.
Хорошо?
Both here and at the launch pad. The chair of the governmental commission, the crew of the Soyuz vehicle is ready for launch. Commander is Alexander Skvortsov.
когда можно выгреться. Хорошо. Давай фотографируем сюда и я крайний. Нормально? Спасибо большое всем. Все будет хорошо. Счастливо. Слава Байконуру. Счастливо, Юра.
The first umbilical has now separated from the Soyuz. T-minus 30 seconds and counting.
Launch.
The launch command has now been initiated.
Okay, we copy, and everything is nominal on board. We are ready for the launch. Second umbilical power
10,
separate.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Engine
5,
pumps at
4,
flight speed.
3, 2,
And they're
1.
on.
Ignition. And we have a liftoff. Liftoff of Steve Swanson, Oleg Artemayev, and Alexander Skvortsov on a 6-hour journey to the International Space Station.
Bill Gerstenmaier, NASA's Associate Administrator for Space Operations. Bill, on a chilly morning, the glow of a Soyuz warming everybody's heart, another crew in orbit. Your thoughts on the power of this vehicle as it took off to augment the crew back to 6?
Again, another amazing launch. I think every launch I get to see is slightly different. And this one, what I remember most is just the rocket and the glow from the rocket lighting up the land around, so you could see the bushes and see the hills and see the terrain, and to see that. And then even when the rocket's fairly high in the sky, it's still casting a real light. So it's almost just like an early sunrise. So a great start to a wonderful expedition, a great start to a great day today.
What will be the challenges for Steve Swanson and his crewmates as they join the other 3 folks on board the International Space Station, and the challenges ahead for them for the next 6 months?
I mean, they have a really tremendously busy schedule in front of them. There's a SpaceX launch coming up. You know, there's the other Soyuz activity that'll occur. There'll be an ATV launch later this summer. Just a very, very busy time for them. They have a large variety of research to do on board Space Station. Pretty exciting stuff going up. So it'll be neat to see the different research that comes on board. They're even carrying some things with them on the Soyuz with them, some Japanese experiments. So again, the partnership, the international cooperation, now expanding into research is just a great thing for the space station.
Mike Seferdini, ISS Program Manager. Mike, another crew en route to the International Space Station, a beautiful launch. How important was this launch, the first of the year, to kick off what arguably could be one of the busiest years in the history of the program?
Well, that's a good question, Rob. You know, we talked about the Crew Commission about this particular increment. To me, every launch is very important to us, rotating the crews and getting the work done we need to do on orbit. This particular set of increments, 2 increments that are coming up that these guys will participate in, is going to be really busy. We have almost every vehicle in the fleet is going to come to ISS and visit these guys. It's historical in that the ATV's last flight will be while these guys are on orbit. We have 3 U.S. EVAs to start a reconfiguration so we can support docking on the U.S. segment. The Russians themselves have an EVA. And then on top of all that, we have about 1,000 hours of research where we're going to begin the first of rodent research on board ISS, which I believe will begin a very robust campaign of human research using the rodents.
You know, we're almost 1 year away from the launch of Scott Kelly and Mikhail Kornienko on the 1-year mission, and I'm struck by how the succession of these launches and the buildup of research will ultimately lead to that flight and a leap ahead in understanding the human body. How important is this next year going to be in the run-up to that 1-year mission?
Well, of course, it's everything we do is very important to make sure we get do the next thing we have to do. All the vehicles, the EVAs, the research, it's all step-by-step processes. Even the research, we start a certain type of research and we do several steps to get to where we need to be. But the 1-year increment itself is really going to be a milestone for us. What we need to determine after all these years we've been running with 6-month increments and all the data we have on humans and how they adapt over 6 months, the 1-year increment will help us understand, have we reached equilibrium? Is there more change that happens in the human body that we have to be able to mitigate over time? And so this coming up, the research we do up to that point and the research we do as part of the 1-year increments are going to be critical to us understanding the human body and how it adapts for longer duration space flight that we'll need to do when we go to beyond low Earth orbit.
And a final question, Mike. The Russian side made a point of the fact that this launch occurred in between Yuri Gagarin's 80th birthday commemoration and the anniversary of his flight coming up on April 12th. From an international cooperation standpoint, what did this launch mean again in the joint endeavor that we carry on with the Russians as well as the international partners?
Well, every time you come out to this launch facility, your history just strikes you in the face. I mean, we're launching from Gagarin's launch site. Gagarin got us all started in human spaceflight. So it tells you that it has to be a partnership to be able to do this and take humanity beyond low Earth orbit to really begin to explore. It's going to be a partnership effort. And clearly our Russian colleagues got us all started. And we've made a number of steps together since then, and we'll make great steps in the future if we do it together as a group of nations.
Yeah, Swan looks half asleep on that one. All right, little head tilts, guys. That way, just a touch. There you go. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Let me get about 2.
Rick, turn a little more towards the...
Yeah, thanks. How's everything? I should have done it to you, right? Two quarters. Ну, может быть, каюта. Да. Termination gas at the progress the ATV at the net. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go take one of these guys with us. You guys take one. You guys go to the meme, and we'll start talking to you on RSA 2. All right. Well, when let us know when you get your check on your seal and see if you're good in the meme and the Soyuz. All right. All right. We'll meet you there.
ПХО СУ-ФГБ. ПХО СУ-ФГБ. Туда. Обратно.
Here, FGBSM. Okay.
So, leak not isolated, да? Continue. Продолжим.
Continue.
Продолжим, да?
Left, forward,
Left, forward, да. Close. Okay, да.
Close.
So leak not isolated. Yeah. Если продолжим. Это пакет.
Олег, мануакометр мне отдай, больше не давай сюда. Нет, тот мануакометр давай. Все, ты работаешь с люкой. Я работаю с монограммой.
But now this one's a down, right?
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's great. Yeah, that's good. All right. Thanks.
Exactly. I got 50-50 chance on this one. My favorite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know they're HTV, right? Exactly. So there's the getting close to being over the bin, thank you. I see it in the envelope. Trigger, hands off. I got capture and lead.
Capture left is no.
Thank you.
Все, спасибо. Вопросы есть?
Нет, вопросов нет.
Саша, двое
Ладно, пару слов наступить. Удачи.
Здравствуйте. Хотим вам пожелать удачи и спросить, насколько вы готовы, чему сейчас готовы и что ожидаете сегодня.
Традиционно.
Сюда, пожалуйста.
А как зачем? А как угодить? Не будет.
Доброе утро. Экипаж, экипаж, соль. Готов к экзамену.
Это она тебе положила. Потом да, вопросы есть?
Thanks. I think we're ready as a group. We're definitely ready for this to get started. We've been training for a long time. We're looking forward to these tests, and we're looking forward to them to being done also, and we can get ready to go to Baikonur and have some fun and go launch. Thank you.
Куда? Туда? Туда? Ну, Центр управления полетами.
Спасибо. Спасибо. Спасибо вам.
Thank you.